the most miserable man on the internet, Greg Kelly, who, by the way, CSL, for whatever reason, the Stream Deck audio button does not like MP4s, so I can't load it of our dear friend Greg Kelly being weird. I think it has to be MP3s or it has to be a WAV file. It's probably the good default for future reference. So anyways, doesn't matter. Greg Kelly, the most miserable man on the internet, is talking about he exposes the FBI's dirty game on J6 with new report. Okay, I don't care what he's saying, but apparently, according to CSL, I haven't seen this, but he talks about the drone situation at the beginning. So
this thing with the drones is getting really, really weird.
Well, all right. I thought he wouldn't be an adult about this.
What the hell are these things and where are they coming from?
I'm going with UFOs, straight up UFOs. How's your butthole feel, I think is the question, always. When you wake up, have you lost time? Are your pants on backwards and the zipper down?
This is a video of the Morris County drones with characteristic triangle lights.
I've seen.
It looks like an airplane. And P.S., why would it have flashing landing lights if it's doing something secretive? For real.
Plenty of drones.
Or underneath.
Online and in real life. These things are not ordinary drones.
Well, yeah, some of them are just airplanes.
And they're not helicopters and they're not airplanes either.
Yes, they are.
Something's going on in New Jersey and beyond.
Well, definitely beyond. To infinity, even.
What's in New Jersey? Sensitive military facilities?
Toxic waste dumps. Apparently there's a garden there somewhere, but I've yet to see it.
Oh, and Donald Trump's summer home, Bedminster?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. They're using giant, oversized drones to fly over his golf course in New Jersey, where he isn't.
Meanwhile,
okay, for real. Fuck off. Why does that matter?
Our government? Not helpful at all. Actually, they have a very peculiar message. Don't worry about anything, but we have no idea what's going on.
No. What they're saying is there's no credible threat, so why are you worrying about something that's just an online dick around? And again, not the Pentagon's business.
Right? And this is what we call, I think, an oxymoron. Emphasis on the moron, okay?
Also, that's not a fucking drone. That's a flying car. That's a prototype flying taxi. Oh my God. Fuck, jeez. Like, you want to talk. Hold on. Flying car. That's, I mean, they might just be testing these fucking things. Hold on one second. Let me see if I find. There are a few of these. Is it the Aska? No, that's the helicopter one. Hold on. Because they just, like, I literally just saw a dude running a test on that exact one. I should probably take the word prototype off because these are, you can buy these things. That's all right. Commercial, mystery car size drones. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. CL images. I don't want to see fucking AI images. I want to see the real thing, you weirdo. Because I watched a whole video not too long ago on all of these. Yeah, electric vehicle, flying car, popular mechanics. Because it's like they're like these single passenger flying vehicles that if it turns out to be just dudes flying around at night with these things, god damn it. Hold on. I'll screw it. I'm gonna grab it from the YouTube thing. Yeah, here we go. The Xpeng X2, that's a version of it. And there's this other specific one that this dude built. Yeah, this is the same. This is the fucking guy. Hold on. I'm pretty sure this is the one. I'm gonna get irritated. Okay, so this is from 2 years ago. Look at the thing. Oh God. This is 2-year-old video. These things have now, you can buy these things. Just rich assholes rolling around flying at night, taking, by themselves or flying as a passenger. That's what's happening. This is the Jetson 1 commute. Fucking rich assholes are flying from New York to their house in New Jersey. And there's no particular rules about it. This is, okay, I'm going to show you, look at the thing. And this was, like I said, this is 2 years ago. This is the prototype phase for this one. This is the Jetson Aero. That's it right there. That's the updated version. Or one of the variants on that. Fuck me. God damn, these guys are dumb. Flying cars, heavy drones, fueling China's new low-altitude economy. The Jetson 1. A Honda CEO releases a $5,000 flying car that changes everything. Let's see. I want to find one that isn't a prototype. Yeah, the no license. Top 12. Yeah, here you go. Top 12 VTOL aircraft. Okay, there it is, you motherfucker. That's it. These are all personal aircraft. It's just a bunch of these assholes rich assholes flying their personal drone around. There's that one. Shit, they're probably racing. You know what we're going to find out? These motherfuckers are doing those street racer takeovers. But these like some rich motorcycle club of guys in their fucking flying cars. Yeah, this is how this thing lands. It lands on its ass. It's the weirdest thing. It's kind of nerve-wracking. It's also how it takes off. So it flies up like a helicopter, and then it tilts over, and you can move it around. And then there's this guy, which is the helicopters. Like they're thinking about this being a single-person, helicopter taxi thing in New York. There's this other version of it. Like, all right. That's what this is, isn't it? That's what we're going to find out this is. This is like a flying club of rich assholes in their personal drones.
The explanations have been contradictory, legal.
No, they haven't.
Legalistic, overly formal, designed to confuse, not to inform.
No, Greg. Hold on. Just because you have a hard time with reality doesn't mean reality was designed to confuse you. You are easily confused. You cannot judge anyone else talking.
Like this guy Kirby at the White House, a bad game show host from the 1960s. Take a look.
We have not.
What the fuck?
Been able to.
Why? Because he's at the podium and he looks like he's in a business suit?
Neither have state or local law enforcement authorities corroborate any of the reported visual sightings. To the contrary, upon review of available imagery, it appears that many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft that are being operated lawfully.
Yeah. And you know what that would be? Manned aircraft operated lawfully. That's what this is. That's what this is. Look at this fucking thing. And again, this compilation is a year ago. These are 3 dudes flying their fucking VTOLs around. Let's say you're like, I mean, you have a fucking super rich house in, an apartment in New York and a helipad and you live in New Jersey. It's not that weird that you guys would start flying around and that they would go, hey, I got one of these things. You want to take it for a fucking spin? Sure. And they start doing people are freaking the fuck out. Well, fuck them. We're not doing anything illegal. This is hilarious. Concepto millennia. These were the concept of this concepto millennia. There's a lot of these. There's this dude who flies on his fucking like surfboard one, which is amazing. It takes a lot of practice. But with the stabilizers available because of AI and stuff, these days it's friggin' amazing. And then they're going to prototype this thing. That's not going to happen anytime soon. And then there's that guy, which is the, I mean, that scares the shit out of me. The idea that you have your like knees near that fucking thing, it's adorable. There you go. This is the helicopter one. Like the idea that your legs would be close, basically a jet ski for the sky. And this is the one that I think, maybe. Take that guy out. This guy built his own. This is in the Detroit City Airport. Dude, it's like those fucking like gang members that take over like city streets.
The United States Coast Guard is providing support to the state of New Jersey and has confirmed that there is no evidence of any foreign-based involvement from coastal vessels. And importantly, there are no reported or confirmed drone sightings in any restricted airspace.
Okay, he says these are airplanes, regular airplanes with regular people flying them.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't say they were regular airplanes with regular people flying them. He said they were legal aircraft operated by humans. That doesn't mean it has to be regular. These could be experimental aircrafts. Again, these could be rich motherfuckers flying their little crazy drone out, as a hobbyist, and you don't see them during the day, so you don't give a shit. You don't see them flying in the morning. You only see them at night. That's why they have landing lights on them. That's why they've got proper FAA lighting on them, stupid.
Why does he need a statement? Why is he reading that?
Because they're trying to be abundantly clear, and there's like 9 different takes on what's going on, you fucking moron.
Why so many words when it's a very confined thought? They're being legalistic, they are being weird, and they are trying to... they're high.
It sounds like they're trying to just tamp down all the stupid panic because it's wasting their fucking time. It's not legalistic. These are lawfully operated aircraft with human beings behind the wheel. They're not drones at all, even if they're quadcopter fucking motorcycles that people are riding in the air. But if this dude, for example, this guy right here, I don't know his fucking name, neither do you. But this guy flies his little drone thing to and from work. He's got all the permits. He's allowed to do it. And he flies this thing around. And occasionally he shoots video from his fucking ass camera that he's got under here. And he posts it or uses it or has it or saves it or whatever he's doing. If they basically go, yeah, it's this guy. We saw him. This is his thing. Then everybody descends on this poor sap. And he didn't do anything.
Hiding something. Keep going.
We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat or have a foreign nexus.
And why does he say nexus?
Because there's 2 parts to this. Dum-dum. On the one hand, it could be foreign operators and foreign aircraft released from a foreign vessel. But it could also be a foreign operator on a foreign vessel from an American facility, a fucking private land in the United States, right? So there's a nexus between this dude with his foreign motocopter or his drone and the guy running it happens to be an American line. That crisscross means nexus, meaning they're getting help from inside to do it. And if we've already said they're not coming from outside the country, we also don't have any evidence that somebody inside the country is helping the Chinese launch a fucking moto drone from their fucking property. That's what he means. It can be foreign. It can be domestic. It can also be a nexus between the two. Dum-dum.
What does that actually mean, nexus?
Fuck me.
Nexus? What nexus? Connection? What is going on with the wordsmithing? It's strange. These are the same people who said...
No, it isn't. It's the fucking Pentagon. This is their language. That's like saying, they talk about this serial killer out there and like where he grew up and what kind of mental illness he might have with all this psychobabble. Why? Who are you talking about? The behavioral science unit. So they're using psychoanalytical language because that's how they talk. Yeah, what is up with that?
Oh, we'll get out of Afghanistan. It'll be fine. No problem. Not like Vietnam. This is Joe Biden's going to be the nominee. What are you talking about? Of course he's healthy. Of course he's running. And then he's got to put the statement away and actually take questions about the drones. Let's see how he does there.
By the way, I'm not familiar with every single time the Pentagon or the White House or the Congress or whatever makes a statement like this. Usually they start with a prepared statement of some sort, especially when it's the military and words matter. And then they take questions based on that. I don't know. I mean, maybe I've seen Spies Like Us too many times.
On the drones, does the
On the drones, okay.
U.S. government have any of its own imagery or video of these systems?
I'm not aware that we have U.S. government produced imagery ourselves, but as I said in my opening statement, we have certainly done thorough analysis of the existing imagery.
Like from people's cell phones that we're seeing? Basically, with what you're looking at, how can you credibly tell people that there is no public safety threat, there's no national security threat, that there's no reason to believe that a foreign government is involved?
Because the analysis thus far in an investigation that is ongoing has not revealed any national security or malicious intent or criminal activity. But, Jackie, I would remind you, we're at the beginning here, not the end. There's a lot more work to be done, and we're working closely with state and local authorities to gain more information. I would argue that we're moving pretty well here.
I would argue that this guy is like a corrupt salesman who's ripping off people, right?
No, what the fuck are you talking, Greg? What are you talking about? All right. In one case, there is no answer because stuff's ongoing. On the other hand, they are aware of what they have found out, and they're not worried because what they do know points in an opposite direction. You can never say in absolutes that there is no zero threat ever. There's zero threat ever, and we're certain that no one's ever going to do it. You can't even get there, even if you believed it to some degree. I mean, like even when there's like a shooting and they think there's a second shooter for a while, and you always hear them, we believe the threat is taken care of. We believe it, because they leave it open that, I mean, they may have had help. We don't know, and we will continue to look, but we're fairly certain at this time, but we will continue to whatever. Like, this is how sensible people talk about reality.
There's something just not trustworthy about the whole damn thing.
Or you stupid.
This is the same administration, remember? They try to cover up the China balloon, right? How did we find out about the China balloon? Because of people, regular people. Like this guy, I believe the guy you're about to see a hell of a lot more than anything we just saw from the White House.
This is a regular person?
And I walked out on my front porch last night and saw what looked like drone activity to me. I mean, I've seen airplanes cross the sky before, and this wasn't that. So and there were less than a dozen, but more than a half a dozen of those floating around the skies.
Why don't you send the intelligence community, not in a hostile way, you're too used to doing that, try to find out from these people. You're too busy doing coordination amongst yourselves.
Wait a minute. Why would you learn from this guy? He walked out on his porch and saw stuff in the sky. They interviewed him. The locals interviewed him. He's on camera. What the fuck? Look, all right. What else is to be gained? Like, we get it. I saw that clip. You guys saw that clip. Greg saw that clip, we think. I mean, I don't know what his comprehension abilities are at this particular point, viewing or reading or otherwise listening. But we saw what the guy said.
And I understand you got a lot of coordinating to do.
Yes. They do.
We spend a lot of money on intelligence in this country. We have how many agencies? 18.
Yeah, but largely they work outside the United States. That's kind of the rule. That's why we have a DNI, for example. Shit. Oh,
Most
thanks,
people
CSL.
can name the.
I saw that pop up. That's enormous. Hold on. Also, these are sub-organizations, you dipshit. Let's see if this plays this. There you go. Excellent. We will, let's see, I'm going to download that, and I will put it, find it in there, take it in here. Okay, there we go. And then I'll take this and copy it and put it in, I'm moving it around so I can use it. Audio, put it in here, paste, excellent. Then we go to my Stream Deck, open that up, go to, take this one, grab a different file, and hopefully we will have access to the smartest thing Greg Kelly has ever said. Is it this one? What's this one? Yeah, I got to stretch it out a little bit. Is it the top one? Open. There we go. Let's see if it works. There you go. Excellent. It worked like a charm. Yeah. This is literally a direct quote from Greg Kelly the other day. That was without any additional noise or extension at all. That's just what he said. Okay, now back to where we were. Most people couldn't name them all.
The CIA, and they might stop around there. But, you know, we have this too. And
Yes.
This, Coast Guard has intelligence.
Yeah.
Bureau of Intelligence and Research, never heard of that one. CIA.
Because these are sub-agencies under the envelope of the others.
Okay, I got that one. I knew about that one. National Air and Space Intelligence Center? National Security Agency? Somewhat more familiar. Central Security Service? No idea. What else? The National Reconnaissance Office.
Yeah, we've all heard answer. Okay, why is this weird? What's your point? Oh, he's going to get to Schumer? Because Schumer wants to know?
Treat them just right, or they will sabotage the American people.
What?
Let me tell you.
Oh, this is 2017. I don't give a shit. He's just tying bullshit together. Can I just say for the record that, like, I look forward to finding out that a bunch of these, this is a bunch of rich assholes flying their personal aircraft around. And they're flying drones with them to film them in their little sky boats.